Hey guys, what's going on, my little lovelies? So, I wanted to talk about something because I just got home from work, so I'm eating Mexican food. I ordered me some nachos and a burrito, so I'm going to be eating while I'm talking about this subject. But what I wanted to talk about is bitter black men. Because everybody likes to bring up black women being bitter and they sorry about that. But I wanted to talk about bitter black men because everybody likes to talk about the angry black woman, the whole thing about black women being angry and walking around bitter and with an attitude, but we hardly ever talk about bitter black men. And I think the reason why we don't talk about it is because as a woman, they always it's like a double standard. Women are supposed to be soft and nice and sweet and feminine, so we get a lot of slack. We get a lot of hate and we get a lot of bullshit because we are women at the end of the day. Even though we're black, we're still women at the end of the day. So they always come at us with you're supposed to be feminine, you're supposed to be nice and soft and sweet, all that other bullshit. But they don't talk about bitter black men. And I see so many bitter black men that are just angry, mad at the world, especially younger black men. These niggas is not nice. They not nice. Especially here in New York where I live at, the men are pretty mean. Not all of them, but majority of black men, men period that live in New York are mean, and they have like an aggressive attitude compared to men that live in the South. Like in the South, you have men like even if like you're not the man's type and he doesn't find you attractive, they're still respectful towards you. They still treat you like a gentleman is supposed to treat you. They're still nice to you, you know. They still treat you like a freaking human being, even though you might not be his type. But like up here in New York, like in order for men to really be nice to you, especially black men, they have to be attracted to you. But I want to talk about this subject because I see so many bitter black men that are walking around angry and mad at the world, and they got a fucking frown on their face and nobody says shit to them because they're men. Men are supposed to be hard and this, that, and the third and all this other type of shit. But I guess the reason why you have a lot of bitter black men is because mainly because they didn't have a father growing up. Their mama didn't raise them right. They grew up in a bad household where they was runned over, or the women in their family was treating them like shit, you know. I mean, I try my best not to be put in that category of an angry black woman. I try my best not to betray that stereotype. But these niggas, they foul. They foul as fuck. Like, niggas in New York, I don't really know about anywhere else, but I lived in New York all my life. These niggas would do you grimy. Like, it's certain places I don't even go to in New York because I don't want to have to deal with certain black men. Mm. There's certain places I don't go to. I don't travel to because I don't want to be hit on. I don't want to be harassed by black men. And you know the whole, if black men feel like they're being ignored or you don't respond to them the way they want you to respond to them, they get violent and they start cursing you out. I don't know. They might fucking try to kill you. Who knows? You know what I'm saying? But everybody always like to come at black women and put it on us as if we're the only angry ones in the black community. When you have just as many black men walking around bitter and angry and lashing out at everybody, it's mainly black women. They take majority of their fucking issues out on black women, especially black women that they don't know. So I want to know, why don't people ever talk about bitter black men? I don't know. Because I was just about to say something, but I lost my train of thought. But it's really hard to deal with because it's like you want a connection with your men, but a lot of times they see you as the enemy. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know if I go into certain stores and a black guy's at the register, he could be old or young, they'll have an attitude with me. And I don't know them. I don't know them personally, but they'll have an attitude with me. And they'll have the same frown and the same attitude as black women in customer service jobs. But they get a pass because they are black men. And men are supposed to be that way, so they don't have to deal with all the scrutiny and shit that we have to deal with. And I don't know why. This video is a mess because I'm hungry and I'm trying to eat, but I'm also trying to talk about this topic because it's something that has been on my mind for a while. But yeah, no, a lot of black men are scary. Not scary as in, ooh, I'm scared of him, he's like the boogeyman. Not like that, but a lot of black men are just scary, you know? You just don't know what you're going to expect. You don't know what you're going to get, you know? Because I don't know how to deal with black men. I haven't had many relationships, and the only black men that I deal with on a regular basis is my dad. And my dad is not your average black man. He's a very sweet man. He's a gentleman, you know. He spoils me. He doesn't disrespect me. He's never disrespected my mother. And you could call him a simp or whatever. Some people might say, oh, your dad's a simp. That's why. Who gives a fuck? I don't care. But I just wanted to talk about it because, the black women, we get so much shit, and society and other people are so against us, but nobody ever talks about bitter black men. that are walking around with all these problems going on with themselves, and they just lash out on black women because of it, because either they can't get the woman that they want, or they can't find a decent job, or they hate being black. It's a lot of shit, you know. I ordered this burrito and this shit came cold. I'm like, how I just ordered this? It didn't take long to get here, but it was cold, so I had to put it in the fucking microwave. Like, really? I feel like there are a lot of good black men in the world, but it's not a lot of them. Trust me, it's not a lot of them. And as you would say, vice versa. When I run into a man, a black man who is decent and he's a gentleman, he's kind, I'm actually in shock. Especially if he's attractive and he's a decent person. I'll be in shock. This video is type ratchet, I know. But you know, I was watching China White, her live stream, and I only got like a couple of minutes. I only caught a couple of minutes of it, but she was talking about, like, you know, mental illnesses going on with black women, and, you know, trauma that they face in life, and situations and personal problems that, you know, it doesn't go away overnight. You know, a lot of people have had horrible experiences in the past. People have been molested, raped. People have gone through far more worse things than I have. You know? And, you know, the only thing I could just tell you is just, you know, focus on yourself. Focus on your goals, focus on your dreams. You know, you just have to focus on yourself. You know? Because you can't change people, and you can't tell people how to treat you, and you can't tell people how to treat other people. So you gotta just, you know, worry about yourself and not let certain things get you down. But I'm gonna get back with you guys later. I'm gonna try to finish up my food. All right?